just about set to go now. And on the hill, the big righty, Logan Gilbert. How about a scouting report on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
All right, ready to go here. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy. Edman.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The pitch. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And there's one away. Cedric Mullins next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball.
Ball. 1-1.
Ground ball right side.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. 1-2 here. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Seiya Suzuki. And that's downstairs and outside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab to first. And it beats him. What a play. Back here in Houston. And on the mound in this one, Jameson Taillon. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Alex Bregman. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Yordan Alvarez stands in here, takes ball one low. And that one fouled off. Bregman over at first with one away. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That one ripped. Way back there. Going, gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-0. Base is empty, one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swung on, belted. Raley puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Pitch in the dirt, and 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move.
Top of the second, now up for for St. Louis, Luke Raley. Gilbert back to work. That misses. 1-0.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Missing inside. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. This one smacked out to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. and no one can get there. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Jose Trevino. Golden opportunity right here. That one missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Okay.
On the ground, Bregman. He fires home for 1. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
And that one way outside. And it's 1-0. To the left side, but it is well foul. All loaded up here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. 1 runs in. It bangs off the wall. The throw to second is offline.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way. It feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your
hit in the air, center field. Fitzgerald sizes this one up. He's got it. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-2. They take the lead. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. On the ground, right side. Burleson takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Dyken Park. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and we're level. It's 3-3. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. Got a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Missed inside with the curve. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground, right side. Bogarts with the throw to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Blake Perkins up next for the Astros. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throws to first in time. So next up for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the
So the
shortstop,
batting order turns
Jeremy.
over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 1 so far. Tyon with the move to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston, top half of the third inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Cedric Mullins. Fouled off. He was late. Right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Seiya Suzuki next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time up. That misses. Ball one.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Out towards right center field. Fitzgerald sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Luke Raley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Raley batting in the cleanup spot. And he's usually a first baseman, but today starting in left field. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, the first baseman.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Slider right there.
Well, I don't think it gets any farther than that, going from first base all the way out to left field. Tell you what, he went from the hot corner at first to kind of a hot corner in the outfield. Got to be ready to make some quick plays off the bat.
Gilbert keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
One and two.
Squirts away a little bit. Raley off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. Center field. Mullins settles under it. Squeezes it. 1 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's a little bit low. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
Jordan Alvarez.
2 down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the top of the wall. The run comes in from second.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And that one pulled foul. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Popped up. Suzuki snags it, and that's the 3rd out. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Foul ball there. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-1. There's the strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Jose Trevino. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Trevino at first, 1 gone. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop. Mason Wynn drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2 outs. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Alec Burleson. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball up the middle. On to Bogarts. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's going to be Blake Perkins.
Now batting, left fielder, Blake Perkins.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Tommy Edman. Gilbert back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. That one misses in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brendan Little.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now Cedric Mullins cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. That's inside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Altuve. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, they played the matchup right here, and right away he gets that ground ball double play. Manager's feeling pretty good right now.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and we are starting over. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Luke Raley next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that skips in the dirt. Tied at 4. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 5-4. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. 0-2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit.
He was all over that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Late swing fouled off. Pena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-4. Now it's your Alvarez. He's already homered in this game.
Number 58.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting,
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Tap foul at the plate. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's out to center field. Mullins makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Digging in,
Now
Alec
batting,
Burleson.
first baseman.
There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Ahmed Rosario, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That misses, and that's ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's fouled away. Man at second. This to third. Clement. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. All set for the top of the 6th. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. Going 1.
You know, these Cardinals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And Wilson down on strikes. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
1-0.
Bogaerts measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Trevino getting ready to hit.
Trevino.
Foul ball.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
And that's in the dirt. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back here in Houston, leading off, Yainer Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. In the dirt. Diaz on at first, nobody out. Here's the pitch, runner on the go, bunting, and he pops it up. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And next to hit for Houston,
Now
Tyler
back,
Fitzgerald.
center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So the Houston lineup turns over. And stepping in is the runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 9-4. So next up for Houston, Alex Bregman. Bregman tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Out to short. Zips it across. Out number 3. Back here in Houston, and here is Ernie. Trey Jamison takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Jamison.
Ball one there.
No strike.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. The flip to second, back to first, and that is a double play. 2 down, bases empty. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That
Two
one
ball,
misses.
2 strike.
Ball 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. A little bit low.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Handful.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
We've all
batting,
seen the defensive
the center
shift make a
fielder,
big
Cedric
difference in defending
Mullins.
against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Mullins stands in now and watches strike 1. They say it went.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And Aaron Yordan is grounded by the K. Kyle Tucker will hit next.
Right. Fielder, Kyle Tucker. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 83, Brennan Bernardino.
No, that's foul, that's foul.
And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball still 0-2. And that one cutting but missing down low.
Ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play. And I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Win. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Seiya Suzuki. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Anthony Banda.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Raley.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 3. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Out to short. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Dyken Park. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Ryan Noda.
Bernardino back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Hunter Harvey.
And a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Blake Perkins up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1. Runner on the goal.
No ball. 2 straight.
Throw to second. Save. 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. We go to the 9th, and here's the catcher, Jose.
Now pitching for
Chris Sir Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
First pitch, and he just misses. Dominguez, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. That one fouled off. And it's filled up.
2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Ernie Clement next up for the Cardinals. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss struck him out. So they're down to their final out. Now here is Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off. And that one clips the corner. Dominguez is just one strike away. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
That's how I roll in my head. You don't. When the